Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to do an informational video about La Familia Perez, which is the Perez family dolls from Mexico. A little bit of history about these dolls is there was a lady from Spain. She moved to Mexico and she loved the Muñecas Perez dolls from Spain, and she decided that Mexico should have their own doll made 100% in Mexico by Mexican artisans. And in 1962, the first Juanita Perez store opened. This is my collection of the Juanita Perez family, and so I want to go over some of them with you and talk about ages and who they are and how I got them even. So I'm going to go from left to right. This is a Juanita Perez doll, and she is probably early 80s. And you can see the eyes are kind of messed up. The lashes are sort of missing there. But one of the things they have the older dolls have these really exaggerated eyebrows and then the 3 eyelashes painted on to the eyes. So that's something that's sort of cool about them. The plastic or the vinyl is very hard. So it's difficult to get the eyes changed and fixed, and they're very difficult to re-root. A lot of folks, instead of re-rooting these dolls, will just shave them and get a wig because the plastic is so hard. Next, I've got a Prima Perez here, and you can see again she's got the 3 eyelashes. Now Prima means cousin in Spanish, so this is Juanita's cousin, Prima Perez, and she is probably from the late 70s, early 80s. She's got an original outfit on, and actually Juanita has a Juanita Perez outfit on, but it is a newer edition that I've purchased more recently. So here's Prima, and I'm going to show you something about her. She's got blonde and red hair. Now over here I have 2 more Primas. I've got a blonde Prima and a brunette Prima. And one of the things about some of the paint on the older dolls, you can see it sort of fades to purple almost. You see how her eyebrows are a little bit purple. Again, they both have the 3 painted on eyelashes. Now I'm going to tell you a story about these 2 dolls. I found them at Goodwill of all places. I could not believe it. I found the blonde one first and I grabbed her and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm in the right place at the right time. How could this ever happen? And then I kept looking and there was the brunette. And I almost had a heart attack there in the store. Like I was afraid somebody was gonna snatch them out of my hands or something. But of course, you know, there's not a very broad market of Juanita Perez collectors here in the US. So I just happened to these dolls happened to find the right home with me. And a friend of mine who is in a Juanita Perez group with me online, she made these dresses for me, and I think they're super gorgeous. So I have all 3 versions of Prima Perez. There was the blonde, the brunette, and then the one that has the sort of striped hair. Now for her, you can see her eyes are recessed, and that's one of the issues that a lot of these older dolls have. And I wanted to fix her, so I'm going to show you what happened when I tried to fix her. I was going to try to pull her head off and pull her eyes out, and you see what happened there. I actually ripped some of her neck plastic off. So I've never tried to replace any eyes since then, but I think I'm going to have to learn how to do that, and I'll show you why in just a moment. These 3 that you see here are new Juanita Perez dolls. They are currently being manufactured. I got these 2, it must have been about 2010. And also this one, I believe I also got her in 2010. What's special to me about these dolls is I ordered them myself from Mexico. The ladies were really nice and they packed everything up for me, and they sent me a bunch of outfits too. So this princess outfit to the far left is one that I got with that lot of clothes. Now the blonde Juanita is wearing a Belle outfit. It's a Disney outfit for my first Disney princess or something to that effect. This Juanita is wearing a GOTS sweater and a pair of jeans that I made for her out of some old jeans. She's wearing an original outfit. Now, I really love her because it was really hard to find for a while any Juanitas without blue eyes. And And my husband was able to pick this one up for me. He had a friend that went to Mexico City and bought this one for me live at the store, and she had gray eyes. So I really, really love her, and I think that's such a cool thing that my husband, he got his friend to pick this up for me. So that was really cool. Now this Juanita is my oldest Juanita, and you see she's got the 3 eyelashes. You can see her eyes also very recessed. Her plastic is so hard. I have not tried, because I don't want to mess her up, I have not tried to fix that eye. But I think eventually I'm going to maybe leave her in the hot car one day, because it gets really hot here in South Carolina, and maybe that will make the plastic pliable enough that I can pop that thing out, fix it, and pop it back in. I also, when I first got her, I kind of colored the cheeks myself, and it's a little much, so I need to take that off and fix it. Now the eyeshadow's all original, so the eyeshadow, that blue eyeshadow, the eyelashes, the eyebrows, they're original, but I redid the cheek shading there. Her outfit, now she's probably from the mid-70s, she's a little bit older. Her hair is still in great condition though, which is really cool. And you can see the face of her shape, the shape of her face compared to the shape of her face is different. So they're from a different period of time. So this one's a little bit, I would say longer, and this one's a little bit more, I don't know, heart-shaped might be the right word, kind of wider. It's a wider face, okay? And her outfit is a new version of a Juanita Perez outfit. Next I have Manolín Perez, and he is the brother of Juanita. So we've met her cousin, and now we've met her brother, and he is sporting an original outfit as well. And he has green eyes, so I don't know if that's really unusual, but I haven't seen a lot of the Perez dolls with green eyes, so I thought it was really neat that he was a green-eyed fellow. But he's the brother. I'm sure lots of little girls, though, pretended he was the boyfriend back in the day. I know I probably would have if I had had them when I was a little kid, but he's really cool. And he should be probably early 80s to mid 80s. And you can see he also has the 3 eyelashes. Now, if you look at the newer dolls, they have a more contemporary eyelashes all around their faces. So they don't have those exaggerated 3 eyelashes or the exaggerated eyebrows. They have a more natural or contemporary look. All right, next is Anita Perez, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I cannot remember if she is the cousin or the older sister. I think she's an older sister, and she's a taller doll, and she's a womanly doll. So the other dolls are more childlike. Juanita is almost like a Miss Revlon. As a matter of fact, this is a Miss Revlon outfit I bought from her off of eBay because I just wanted her to have something fun and sexy because that's what kind of doll she is. She also has high-heeled feet. So you can see here the feet are high-heeled. I haven't found any high heels that fit her yet. So she's just kind of barefoot hanging out. And her vinyl has also faded on her face. And I don't know if that's super typical for these dolls, but I would think so. I think she's a late 70s, also possibly early 80s doll. But I really like her, and I needed her to complete my collection. I hate that her face is faded, but it's really hard to find one without that sort of thing going on. And last, and my newest member of the family is Rosita Perez, and she is the little sister of Juanita. And this one I just got. She also has the 3 eyelashes. Her eyes are really messed up. They were falling back into her head. They're broken inside, so I'm gonna have to figure out definitely how to fix it because this doll this doll, everything else is perfect. That's what I'm trying to say. Her hair is perfect. Her little outfit is perfect. Her face paint's almost perfect. It's not quite there, but I really need to get those eyes fixed so that she can be a great display doll to go with the rest of the family. Now, the only dolls I'm missing from the family are the gemelos, and they are little twin babies. There's a boy and a girl. And so I don't have those. They're harder for me to find here, obviously, because You know, these are Mexican dolls. They were never imported to the U.S. The only way, you know, the only way I got these is somebody brought them with them when they came here. But there are a lot of nice ladies in Mexico that will help you out getting dolls, and so I'm working with somebody right now to try to get a pair of the twins, and I'm really excited about that. The last thing I want to talk about is wardrobe. Juanita and family have a great wardrobe. They have all kinds of clothes, even the current ones. So the current Juanita Perez, if you want one, you can email the ladies that work there. Now, they do speak Spanish, so you'll need to use Google Translate if you don't speak Spanish, or if you do speak Spanish, or you speak enough Spanish like me, you can get by. But they'll work with you and they'll ship dolls here to the United States if you're really wanting them. You just gotta let them know what you want and outfits, etc. So the older outfits, I'm gonna show you a couple of examples of those. Some of them are even tagged. So you can see this one has the Rosita Perez tag. So this is a little jacket for this right here. Then I'm gonna just show you this one. I've got a Juanita Perez shirt, tagged Juanita. So that'll be for any of the Juanitas here. And I just got these outfits also when I got Rosita, so I haven't had a chance to clean them up or iron them and get them ready, but I'm really excited because I got a huge wardrobe for them. And then next I have an Anita Perez shirt. Let me just find the tag to show you guys. So there's for Anita Perez. And I think it's pretty cool because they're all tagged, and even Manolin has a tag inside his shirt that says Manolin Perez. So I really love these dolls. I like play dolls from all around the world, and these are play dolls, and these are purely Mexican play dolls. They're manufactured in Mexico for the Mexican people, and I think that makes them special because they weren't made for exporting. They were just a child's plaything, and I love them. And I really love that they're still manufacturing dolls today, and I think they're beautiful dolls. And of course, I didn't mention this before, but the vinyl quality on the newer dolls is much better than on the older dolls. So they're a lot more, they have a softer look. You can see they've got a softer look, more natural, really nice hair compared to the older dolls. So, you know, I think every vinyl collector should have at least one, and you can find them on eBay sometimes if you're wanting a vintage doll. If you want one of the newer dolls, go directly to the company. And if you need help doing that, I'm always happy to help. Just shoot me a message, and I can help you get in touch and order some dolls if you want some. But if you have any questions about the Familia Perez, please leave them for me in a comment below. And thank you as always for watching.